Hi, welcome to your postpartum practice. Today is going to be all about releasing around the heart and releasing the muscles that get used a lot when you're feeding your baby or doing everyday ADLs. So, even if you're postpartum and your baby's not quite a baby anymore, and they're over a year old or over 2 years old, this is still going to feel really great for you as well. So have at least one block and a rolled up blanket. Now, this is one of those balsa Mexican blankets because it holds up to its shape. And so it's thicker. So if you have something similar in your house that you can use, find something like that, or even like more of like a sturdy pillow or something. You'll see how we use it. And if you don't have it right now, maybe you can find something the next time that you come to this practice. That's the great thing about this being recorded is that you can always come back and do it again. So let's get started right away in our heart opener. So this is where we want our block. Move my blanket to the side. So the block is going to go right where your bra strap line is, right at the tips of the bottoms of your shoulder blades. Okay, so take your time getting there. If you have another block, a second block, it can act as a pillow for your head. And you might find that you like to start with a pillow and then move it as you get more comfortable and more open. Your legs can be outstretched. You can come into Baddha Konasana, or you can even find the constructive rest pose with your knees in and your feet out. Trying to decide what I like right now. This feels pretty good where I'm at, but I think actually stretched out legs feels really good. And if you've got the space around you, let your arms come out more to a T. Starting to take a few breaths here. Let your body arrive in this shape. With each inhale, feel a lift in your chest, a broadening of the space between each shoulder, from one end of your clavicle to the other. Your eyes closed, allowing your face to become soft. Feeling the block press against your back, your spine, lifting your thoracic spine and letting your shoulders drop. Let your body sort of unravel. Allowing each breath to let go of tension. Letting each breath expand past your body. Breathing so full. And exhaling all the way. Another deep breath in. And exhale deeper down.
We're going to take 5 more breaths. And each time you exhale, allow yourself to count backwards from 5, thinking deeper and deeper down. And now, if your legs are stretched out long, start to step one foot in and then the other. And we'll slowly start to roll ourselves off to one side, rolling off of the block, reaching back, and just moving that block off to the side up towards your head. Go ahead and come right back down on your back and just feel what it's like now to be flat on your back. You might be able to still feel the block shape. You might be able to also tell that I have a little congestion. And so that pose is also really nice to let any congestion move from the chest. Lots of great reasons to do that heart opener. Now send your hands up towards the sky. Take a big stretch, reaching through the side body. Reach a little bit through your right fingers and then a little bit through your left. And then with your hands up overhead, cross your hands to opposite elbows and let your forearms press towards the floor. Keep letting your arms feel heavy, sinking down. And then release your hands back down by your side. With your feet pressing down into the floor, we're taking a bridge pose, which you could use the block if you'd like to under your sacrum. Otherwise, you could take the block in between your thighs. Hugging the block, lifting through your hips, roll the shoulders back, press the backs of the arms down into the floor. If you'd like to, you can take your hands together, interlacing your fingers below your back. Another deep breath in, and then as you exhale, lower down. Release the block. Take the feet wide and swipe your knees side to side like a windshield wiper. Each movement, each breath, deep down knowing that your body craves this. And it's welcoming this breath, this movement. Your body is so happy to feel this space and to connect with you. By your knees now, We can rock them all the way over to one side. And we're going to sit up just for a moment to set up for our next prop. So using a rolled up blanket, we're taking the blanket just under the underarm here, this muscle. The name of it is escaping me right now. But we're going to slowly lie down, bring that blanket right here. If you'd like a block pillow, you can find that as well. Try to find a nice comfy spot for that. So this doesn't look like much. It's a nice slow release of your fascia. All the interwebbing that's kind of keeping our muscles together, layer of fascia. And so when we do things slow, like a slow release, or if you've ever gotten a massage and the massage therapist was pushing into your body with pressure and very slowly, it gives our body time to release and relax without that constant kneading and that pressure over and over again, right? That slow, deep pressure is just something different that we can offer our body. If you've ever practiced yin yoga, it's a slow release. So we'll be here for a few breaths. Breathing in and out through your nose, if you can. Letting your weight press deeper into the blanket. Letting this outstretched arm relax as best you can. And now from here, use the top arm to support yourself as you slowly lift your head and press up. We move this off to the side and come onto your belly. With the same arm, slide down. Bring both of your arms up to a T. And with that same arm that we were just on, the same side, we're going to roll our body so that the arm is behind us. If you'd like a blanket, again, or anything under your head to support your head and your neck, feel free to find that comfort. You can see my legs are sort of stacked here, but you can bend the top leg and set your foot just behind. And that can even help you play with how open you'd like to take the stretch. Sort of acting like a sail. Excuse me. And then slowly lowering back down onto your belly. And we'll set up for the second side here of our blanket. Already coming up on this side. Coming back onto your belly. Stretching both arms back out to a T. And then rolling onto that side. Ready to come out now. Back onto your belly. Hands press under the shoulders. In child's pose. Hips back towards your heels. Bowing forward, letting your forehead reach the ground. Or you can find your thumbs right to the bridge of your nose, right at the beginning of your brow. Nice little pressure point there. Nice big inhale. Expands the belly, pressing against the thighs. Exhale. Letting it go. Big belly breath in. Big breath out. One more time. Releasing your hands if they were raised, or walking your hands in, coming up to a kneeling seat for a moment. Take a second to roll the shoulders. Let your neck do some semicircles. Maybe a full circle all the way around. Feel really nice. And then come onto your hands and knees into tabletop. Having your knees right underneath your hips, we're taking puppy pose, another really nice heart opener. So your hands can walk out wider than your shoulders, keeping your hips right above your knees. Walk your hands out as your chest and your head sink down. Forehead to the block or the floor. Elbows stay lifted, hands press firmly into the floor. There's this slight action of hugging your biceps in towards your ears. 2 more breaths here. Last one, deep breath in, deep breath out. Now slowly starting to drag one hand in and the other back to table. Now our last pose here is going to be thread the needle, a nice twist. Taking one hand up to the sky, thread it underneath, landing on the outside shoulder, turning your head. This top hand can press into the floor or lift and come to the back. Hips are staying right above the knees. Bringing out any more tension. We're hitting all these muscles around the heart. All these muscles that might not be used to all of this new care for a baby or a toddler. Whether it's your first, your second, your third, all these muscles get activated in a different way. Coming down, unwind. Take that top hand up to the sky and back down. Second side, lifting and twisting under to thread the needle. Really letting your shoulder press down as this top hand, you can even reach it ahead of you or behind your back, or leaving it right where it was when you started. Two more breaths. And release that top hand. Take it down, press yourself up, and unwind. Coming now to a seat as we come to a close. Resting your hands down on your legs or bringing them to your body. Sending gratitude to yourself for taking this time. Sending gratitude to yourself for taking this time. Relax your shoulders down your back. Feel your heart lift and the crown of your head reach towards the sky. You're an amazing mom. You deserve this time to take care of yourself. And your kids deserve it too. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.